Hello and welcome into MFL with Laird. I am Andrew Laird. You can find my agency on MFL under Laird, my name. Here today to talk about some reinforcements for hopefully my ice teams. Hopefully, going to need a little pack luck because I've got 3 packs to open. I think I guess the problem that I have with the 3 packs that I bought is that I just don't really want to play legendary players in ice, but maybe for half a season, it's okay. I guess that'll be one of the things that we discuss on the show today is like when you have kind of overpowered players in a specific division, is it okay to play Legos in ice? And we'll find out. Thanks everyone for coming in. Andy, Pico Player, and SR Monkey on the podium. Congratulations to you 3. Wishing you a little Lego luck. I'm pretty sure David would play Legos in ice if he just happened to get one mid-season, right? But if we get like 3 of them, then who knows? Sean Kennedy, what's up? I also would love to, can't wait for some legendaries to open. Jimbo, good to see you, even though you just have 1 M there. Toby, I knew Toby would come in. Always loves a good pack opening. So Roberto, thanks for coming in. Yeah, for those of you who were around for the pack drop stream yesterday, I filled in for Nep. Jimbo, thanks again for the invite. And I went into the pack drop, I went into yesterday saying I'm not going to buy any packs. And there were a couple different reasons for that. And one of them was kind of like, do I want to, I started thinking of like the financial aspect of, or not even the financial aspect of it. I don't want to call it the investment aspect of it, but it was like, am I going to get my return from these packs? And I thought about that for like 10 seconds. And I was just like, what am I thinking? Like, is it going to be fun? Is it okay to buy them? Like financially? Yes. Are packs fun? Yeah, they are. And I was like, all right, we'll see. And I really hadn't decided yet. But one of the things that I did do was I looked at the league that Empire FC is in to see if anybody else had like reinforced, because I'm convinced that if I don't reinforce, then others will, and then I'll fall further behind. And right now I sit 5th. Frustratingly, I'm fairly certain I've beaten 3rd and 4th, drew 1st, and lost. I just recently lost 1-0 to 2nd. Like, I feel like I'm super competitive in this league. But then I was like, man, if they get better, and I think I was projected, maybe I was projected 3rd or 4th. I don't even remember. But like, I'm in it. And I would love for this team to get promoted for a number of reasons, not least of which getting promoted is fun. So, but then I was looking, and for those of you who don't know that this is possible, and to be honest, like I knew this was possible, but I had never done it before. But if you go into your league and you just go to the activity, you can see who's making moves. And so I noticed, where's the 17th here? This is actually the last place team. Just added a 71 rated left mid striker, a 73 rated striker, and a 72 rated center back. And I was like, oh man, that's definitely getting better. And then the top team in the league just added this 72 rated left wing. And then I think like the 5th place team, or 7th maybe, this TECFC added a 71 rated goalie. Where are they? 8th. Okay, so they're 8th. But it's like, all right, people, they're getting better. And I was like, I didn't really have, not that I wasn't going to bring anybody in, but I was kind of thinking I'll let other people get their packs and maybe I'll do a loan or something like that. And then the pack drop happened and just the fun took over. And I deposited into my Dapper wallet before the stream, because I was like, that's how you make sure you get it. You know, if you don't have your Dapper wallet filled, then you won't get anything. And so I decided to buy just a standard, or I decided to buy a standard pack and then a kickoff pack. And then the limited packs weren't selling. And I was like, you know what? Let me help everything. And then I bought a limited pack too. So I have these 3 packs to open today. The kickoff pack will have one player that probably won't even make a team because he'll be like 39 rated and 27 years old. But then the legendary, I'll have to figure out where that goes. So we'll see. Big Mr. K, what's up? SR Monkey said, definitely no Legos in ice. Not even I would do that. We'll see. Pier Paolo, thanks for coming in. Um, Pico player packs are fun. Enjoying opening packs is the real ROI. Yeah. And then I started thinking like if it was appropriate to say like FOI, like fun on investment, but I really just don't like the word investment when it comes to MFL. And it actually came up in the pack stream last night with with Blades talking about kind of the what the packs are worth versus how much they cost. And Jimbo and I were like, they're fun, man. Like just think of it that way. And I think the further you move up the pyramid, obviously, the um, the more money you spend, the more you're like, boy, am I just lighting this on fire, or can I actually get something from this? And I think when you're kind of where I am on the pyramid, which is Spark and Ice, um, not that I'm more comfortable lighting it on fire, but I've never played this game thinking how much money am I putting in versus how much money will I take out at some point. And part of the reason is because I kind of did that a long time on So Rare. The way that I looked at it was if I made money on a hobby, it wasn't going to be um it wasn't going to be that I was going to make life-changing money. And so it was kind of like, oh, I was going to make, win enough money or win um you know, enough MFL the bad packs to sell and to sell them to kind of pay for my hobbies. But these are my hobbies. And so it was like I would be making money just to pour it back in here. And so these are the things I do for fun. And so once I kind of like was like, hey, do I want to spend some money on fun? And I mean, obviously there are plenty of fun things in life that we would all like to do, and maybe they cost too much money or it's just not I don't even want to say worth because that makes it sound like it's an investment. But I was just like, hey, I do this for fun. Thankfully, I am in a financial position where I can, buy these things and not have to like worry about anything. And so I just bought them, and now we get to have some fun opening them. My hope is that this standard pack, that the worst card in this standard pack can go to my best team because he's so great. I don't think it's going to happen, but we'll see. So yeah, I was going to do the standard and kickoff, and then I bought this limited one, which probably will end up being kind of a who knows what happens with it in terms of the um, like where what I do with the player, because I'm kind of like I said in this weird spot where my clubs are not necessarily great, but they're not bad either. And so, I'm guessing they go in here. Hopefully, it's somebody good enough. But we'll see. We'll see. So let's open them. I'm just going to go bottom up. And I'm not one of these people that hovers. I just click. But I will let you guys decide. No, take this in your own hands and open your damn pack yourself. So maybe I'll do that. Yeah. Uh, I actually like the limited packs the best. Just feels like limiteds will always be useful for Flint and Spark, while commons can be truly useless. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Honestly, part of the reason I don't love limited packs is because only 2 players, and 3 is more fun than 2. Anyway, let's go with this one. What do we got here? Vlatko Vinkovic, 22. There we go. Striker. Okay. Okay. 21 defending. I do like that. But other than that, that's all we got. That wasn't. Maybe we're just getting the good stuff out of the way. 5'8". Okay. Great. The 5'8" Croatian striker. Your mic cuts out for when you load packs up. Oh, interesting. I don't know why that's happening. Let me know if it keeps doing it. Yeah. All right. I wouldn't say that was a hit, but that 22 elite name on Vlatko. Yeah, I guess so. VV initials. That's kind of cool, I guess. Anyway, let's check out this next one. Wojciech Kwiatkowski. Wow. 21-year-old CDM from Poland with he doesn't look great either. 48. Oof. This is about as bad of a pack you can get. He looks like he should be really big though, right? The 43 physical is surprising to me. Maybe he just focuses on chest day and his legs are actually really skinny. 6 foot, 60 pace. He's not terrible as commons come, to be fair. I mean, if the if the if the bar is terrible, then like I guess it's not terrible. But it also was like, man, I really should have a Flint club. 22 and 21's good. I'll give them that. If I had money, if I had excuse me, MFL, I would um I'd put them in the dev center, but I don't. All right. I wouldn't say that was a great pack. It's not bad. 21 and 22 is pretty good. In fact, I was literally looking at the market yesterday at just kind of like how much 20-year-old players cost, um, regardless of age, isn't regardless of price. I put all trashy commons in dev jail for 4 seasons, even if they're 26. It's so cheap and you're guaranteed 125% XP over 4 seasons. I get it. I get it. So this is what I was doing yesterday. Like how many 18, 19, 20-year olds cost like $3 and less? And I was like, man, 19 years old for $1. And I was like, he is literally 36 rated. 36. And I went back to that. I forget who the guest was on that when Dirk, but Calvo was like, even if you have somebody like an 18-year-old who is 36 rated, if they go up 30 overall, it's still only 66. Like you're not getting a Lego. And I'm just like, and obviously 30 is like absurd. The only reason why, so I have essentially 2 experiences with the dev center. Literally. I had this guy, where is he now? Where's Grecian? This guy was in the dev center for 4 seasons when I got him at 17 and did well over the 4 seasons and then has done a +2 this season, which is great. But then the other guy I have, who I consider the worst player on MFL, but maybe he's getting a little bit better, has been here for 4 seasons and just isn't really growing. But he was like 36 rated going in. So I don't know. Maybe those guys will. I don't know. That seemed really bad. Air Diddy have a $70 offer on my 90 pace striker now. Went up +2 in the last week. 90 pace striker. I mean, what else do they do? All right, we'll go to the limited pack. Bob Flynn, what's up? Always nice for a little orange fly drop in. Maybe this will help with the pack luck here. We did not get the pack luck on the kickoff pack, but honestly, you probably don't. I mean, you don't necessarily want it there. Let's go right side now because the last time it didn't work. Fausto Fuentes, Peru, Spain. Okay. 24 goalkeeper, not what I need. 42. Wow. That's really bad. 6'3". There we go. Does seem to be a lot more players that are 40 rated. Guessing that will be to fill the lower leagues going forward. Maybe. I just wanted to see what a 24-year-old 42 rated own a goalie. So not even $1 because there are all these ones that are $1 and they're not even selling. All right, not bad. However, I can tell you nothing they don't sell. I can say maybe Faustino Fuentes will go down in MFL history as, or at least MFL lore, as the player that was next to the legendary that I got. Let's find out. Constantino Silvestri, surely Italian. There he is. 25, not great. Another goalie. 60 rated goalie. 25. This is the worst limited pack in the history of packs, and you will never convince me otherwise. 5'9". Maybe, man. I don't even know what to say about certainly neither of these guys. Well, Fuentes, I wish there was like a Pavel trader for MFL now, and I could just put these two guys together for something else. All right. So in terms of bringing in reinforcements, I've got nothing that I really want. This is more painful than standing on a piece of Lego barefoot. Yeah. Even in my lowest teams. Yeah, Toby, I'd like to think it can only go up from here, but man, who knows? Nordic Empire is my lowest team, and I have 56 rated and 43. So maybe Amador. And the only reason I play Amador because I've had him for a few seasons. Started as a 40. So I just packed a backup keeper, basically. I think this guy's, it's Fitzgerald with a capital G. It's a very strange spelling of Keith Fitzgerald. 52 rated. Yeah, great. All right. Save the best for last, hopefully. Is it possible to get 3 Legos in one standard pack? Or is it guaranteed that you can only get one? Thanks, Andy. Appreciate the reminder. We'll go middle to start because why not? He's going to go right in here. Francois Wouters, Belgian, 21 striker. All right. 28 defending. I don't mind that. He's got, 59 rated. 21's not bad. Not bad. If that's the worst one we get, that's not bad. Not bad at all. 21, 6'2", 67 pace. Don't love that, but it's fine. I guess it's pretty decent for 59 overall, 64 dribbling. I wish he would take some of that defending and put it to shooting. But yeah, not bad. Not bad. All right, let's go with this one. This is where I go back to Murilo de Deus, 23-year-old Brazilian right mid, 73 pace for a 44 rated player. So this is exactly the kind of player I was looking for Flint. And I think that like 40 rated still too low for Flint to be anything reasonable, but 73 pace, 23 years old, 6 foot right mid, left mid. Doesn't love defending, just fine. I tend not to play my midfielders. The man can run. That's pretty much all he can. I guess he dribbled 56 dribbling for 44 rated. It's pretty good. But he like doesn't shoot and certainly doesn't defend, which is probably why he's playing in the middle. All right. Now the Lego. Do we think the Lego's a goalkeeper? What do we think? If I was just about to say, oh, Andy said he's a +1 in right wing. All right, so 45. There we go. I will say, if anyone wants to guess the position of the next player. Oh wow, Toby just said CM77. If you're right, I'll give you that 40 rated goalie I want. Never, that'll be like people won't guess because they're like, I don't want that guy. Yeah, what do we think this last one is? 77 rated center mid. Like, who couldn't use that? Feels a bit high for what I need, like for ice, but oh, Andy, please no. Oh, please no. 79 rated center back would be fun. Oh, SR Monkey, please no. 5'5". All right, let's do it. Eisman says striker. All right, Leonardo Massi, not to be Leonardo. Oh, man, 24. Oh, center back. Somebody said 73 rated center back. I wouldn't necessarily call him a one-trick pony with 61 pace, but obviously the 82 dribbling is what 82 defending keeps him up there. 5'11", can also play right back. Man, he might be perfect for what I needed. What's his name? Leonardo Massi. How is he as a right back? Oh, come on. How can you have a secondary position listed that's 10 less? Can't pass is the only real negative to me. 33 passing. Yeah, sometimes you just got to clear the ball. The 63 right back is a tad disappointing given that it's his secondary position. Yeah. And not being able to pass as a right back. The only reason why I say all of this is because on Empire FC, I literally don't have a backup right back. I mean, I have this guy, but he's 42 rated. So I have a backup left back, but I don't have a backup right back. But this also kind of means I don't have a backup right back either. But I could use another center back there. And he's definitely better than these two guys that I play all the time, Stefanescu and Samardzic, who are 68 rated. And he can join Jimbo's DiPietro. But that didn't turn out to be nearly as helpful as I wanted it to be. Here we go. So I got a 73 rated center back, a 60 rated goalie, 59 rated striker, 49 rated striker, this 48 rated CDM. Didn't I get a guy in the 30s? Oh no, it was these two. 44 rated right mid and a 42 rated goalie. Yeah, not overly helpful. But Massey goes right to Empire. Oh, you know what's fun about this? Massey, you can send one of those 68s down to your second team now and strengthen that team. Maybe. You're right. I think they were 66 rated. But what I kind of like about this, and I know this doesn't matter at all, at least I don't think it matters. It's one of those things that if it matters, it's because they haven't told us. I can play, where is he? Massey. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, this is even better. So my goalie and my center backs are all Italian. Like my best ones. Forte is my goalie, Massey, and DiPietro. DiPietro is on loan from Jimbo. But man, I kind of like that, even though I don't think it matters. Why is Stelmach not my... I must have messed this up somewhere. Sorry, it's like, I know this is just my default, but I need to change it. It's tilting me a little bit. Oh, and Vigano's Italian too. Vigano's not going to stick around though. Nailed it, Jimbo. So we've got 4 Italians in my best 11. Oh wait, is Mantovania? Oh my gosh, Mantovani is Italian too. Where's Frage? You'd think I was a now Mantovani is on loan from Jack Daniels. But yeah, this literally, man, it's too bad. Maybe Engelhart is from like southwestern Germany, like right over the border, and he's actually like maybe he's got a Italian auntie or something. But yeah, Forte, DiPietro, Massey, Mantovani, and Vigano. That should count for something, right? Right? Move Samardzic down since he's younger than Stefanescu. Let's see what that looks like. So Samardzic, yeah, is 24. He would well, who do I don't remember who my center backs are here. Oh yeah, I've got a bunch on loan. In fact, I think Scotty is the only one in my club. Yeah. This is TMO, Jack. I think these next 2 are Basil. Oh no, 2 Jacks and a Basil. Yeah. But I play 5 in the back, as you can see here. And I guess I could always move Scotty down to Empire Rhine. I just have so many center backs though, like in my agency, as you can see here. I play 3 in the back here, and I have 6 of them. I was away for the pack drop. Were there lots released like last time, or did they sell out quickly? So Andy, they significantly reduced the number of packs compared to the preseason drop and last midseason, and everything sold out, but not quickly. The rare pack sold out immediately. The kickoff pack sold out immediately, or the kickoff pack sold out fairly quickly, and then the standard and limited packs took a while, but did eventually sell out. Yeah, if Scotty moves down here, and theoretically I can move somebody down to Nordic Empire, but like I don't really care about this team. And I already have, my agency has so many center backs. 117 players, 22 center backs. I got a bunch of cams too, but I bought 16 cams. Toby, good luck on your uncommon player pack. Yeah, I'm not sure. So I already put that guy on Empire. Yeah, and then I should move. Does feel a little one-trick pony-ish, but it is what it is. As you can see, I'm not a huge goal-scoring team, so I do have to defend. See if anyone else has done anything since we were chatting. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe everyone's playing it close to the vest until tomorrow. This guy added a left wing. I feel like his club was already pretty strong. I mean, he's literally in first place. So where was this? Is the guy he added? Oh, on loan. Okay. What do you guys think I need in this team? I don't know what I feel like the tactics page is always the best one to look at, just like this way. Like I have my goalies. I guess actually, oh no, the new goalie I got's not any better than this. So every so often, whenever I have to rest Porter, who's my right back, I just go to 3 in the back, which obviously now that I have 4 center backs makes that a little easier. But I tend not to. I don't want to do it. I just tend to, sometimes I do it. Like I usually play a 3-5-2-B so that Engelhart keeps playing. Or actually, I don't. Excuse me. I don't play 3-5-2-B because I only have 1 CDM. Actually, this guy can't play CDM either, can he? 52 CDM. Ah, well. A new manager. Wow. Low blow. Low blow. So yeah, so I have a backup left back. I've got some center back. I could use a backup CDM basically, or another CDM. I've got 3 left wingers, although I usually play Hagelin on the right, and Mancia can play center mid, although I do have 2 regular center mids as well. Viguera and Rio, they're on loan. And then these 2 guys are mine. And then I've got 3 strikers. These 2 guys are just they're young and they're in the 40s. I really should just move them. I really should have a Flint club. It's as simple as that. Because I have this guy. Actually, let's look at that for a second. I look at Flint clubs a lot. Why is that not? Sorry, my phone keeps buzzing next to me. It just seems like I have a lot of 40 rated guys. Sid, hola. 22-year-old, 67 rated American center back. Not the best, but he'll be useful. Don't love 46 pace. In my opinion, kickoff packs seemingly less value nowadays. So many players worth less than $1. Could be. But yeah, I have this weird thing. Oh no, this is not where I wanted to go, but let's do that for a second. But hold on. Just like looking at the number of players that I think should be in Flint, like 49 rated here. So I have guys anywhere between 49 and 40 to 49. Where do I attributes? There we go. So it's kind of like, do I want to just get a Flint club? I have these 2 guys. I got 3 right backs, which is not all that helpful. Although this one's in the development center. So let's call it 2 right backs, 2 left backs, 1 center back, maybe 2 center backs. What's this? This is the guy we just packed. What is he? So we could, let's see, CDM CB, 47 center back. Okay, so he can play center back. Then this guy, right mid, center mid. This guy's kind of old, but Max Blanchard, but apparently he can play left back. Wait. Oh, no, left mid, excuse me. That's what I meant. So yeah, 43 left mid. I mean, these guys are so bad, but left mid, right wing, left. This is the only full winger I have in my agency. And then, oh my goodness, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 strikers. I mean, it's 21 players. This is literally a team. Now, I will say that 3 of them, I would do this next season anyway. 3 of them are in stone right now. Shout out to Ryan here, who not only played my 3 guys the other day in a match, but they drew. It was their last cup game. Ryan, I assume, had already gotten into the knockouts. Let's see. Oh, wait. Cologne Crusaders. Where are they? There they are. Okay. So they got a draw. I guess they were guaranteed to go through. And they got a draw here with 3 of the players that I have on loan, which was fun to see. So Cologne Crusaders, here they are. Andrada, he played Damian out of position. That's a 40 rated striker, apparently a 21 rated right wing. And then Birdie is a center mid, I thought. Yeah, 50 rated center mid, but he played him at right back 31, and they got a draw. Even dominated the XG battle, probably because of Andrada, obviously. How did our boys actually do? Doesn't look great. Hold on. There's Andrada. Had 3 of his shots blocked. Drew a foul. Never hurts. Let's see. Can't imagine any of our guys crossed. Oh, there's Birdie. Oh, 93% passing accuracy, 38 of 41. Not bad. Created a chance. Love it. Love it. Anyway, so it feels like I should just get a Flint club. $49. Chilean Empire. My other thought was, if I'm going to like, why not just buy, like if Spark, I don't know what it's going to look like in between seasons. Like, does a Spark club end up getting down here in price? Like these, the 40 rated guys are more viable, obviously, in Flint, we would think. But if I'm going to buy a club and play a bunch of guys that are low rated, why not just start in Spark anyway? Like if I get relegated, at least I get a year of, or a season of MFL from Spark, and then I get relegated. If I even get relegated, do I put them in ice? $51 ice team, man. What's the minimum in ice now? Rating. I mean, I'm not going to do this today, but it does seem like I have, like, the only reason these guys are on teams is because I just wanted them to get training XP. It's too bad I can't just create a club right now, mid-season. Let's see how old these, like, it's not that many. I was gonna say, oh, it's a bunch of young guys, but like, and obviously they'll be 22 next season. 58 minimum for ice, 5 players. Yeah, that's not worth it then. And what is the Spark minimum? I wonder if these guys could even fit in Spark. Although I did hear Truss say that he didn't think it was fair that there was a minimum in Spark. But I guess now that it's not the lowest, it's presumably okay. Yeah, it's so many strikers. I think I packed this guy at 27. Yeah, packed at 27, and at 30 he got the retirement badge. All. Let's see how much these guys have progressed. Come on, there we go. So +4 is the most. This guy, Willie De Beer, who is even on it. Oh, wait, this guy's in the Dev Center? Huh. I don't remember putting him in the Dev Center. I kind of thought he played a little bit. Oh, he did. Played 2 seasons, and then I put him in the Dev Center. Interesting. Ice is 56. 46 for Spark. Oh, so I could play this in Spark, right? Is the rule that I need 5 players of 46 or higher? Is that's what we're saying? Or is it an average of the top 5? No, I don't want free agent. Hold on. Actually, yeah. So I guess I got this guy at 19. Rob, what's up? The minimums are the minimum overall averages you need per division. And I was bringing that up because a lot of these sub 40 guys I want to put in a Flint club, or I think they deserve to be in Flint. But if Flint clubs cost the same as a Spark club, why not just play them in Spark? You can only have 5 players below the threshold. So I can only have 5 players below 46 in Spark. 5 players below 46. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So I have to go to Flint. Bummer, dude. I don't even want to go to Flint, but or I just mix in some. No, I don't want to do that. The whole point was that these guys are really bad. It's the most expensive club out there. Anyone do this? The $100,000 Spark Club out of Nantes. This is license number 1. Man, it's all the way down in Flint now. I know Trust asked this. Who has this? Yes, Scrub. These are expensive. $15,000 for Bratislava. Milan, Amsterdam. There was a cheap Amsterdam license somewhere. I do like that people think this matters now after I decided one of them mattered. Not that I'm like taking credit for it, but I am a little bit. Like, oh, these are low licenses that have never been touched. Does the same person own all these? 3ADC, Scrub. No, they don't. Oh, maybe this one. Luna Cisneros owns a bunch. Oh, so that's who it is. Sort of. Oh, and that's all they own. Boy, that's silly. What's going on here? Anyone know what this is about? This feels like such a waste. Oh my gosh, they've never progressed. Never played. All of them. It's just funny because they obviously have to be active because the clubs are listed on the market. Where's Jimbo when you need him? Jimbo, what's going on here? Oh, I lost my marketplace. There we go. I will say that I keep every time I look at this the club marketplace, which I look at it at literally every single day, multiple times a day, probably. It's a great logo, fish and chips. Wow. Southampton. Although those look like cheese more than chips. These do, at least. These, I guess, look like chips. I think about location just in terms of the Empire. There was a Turkish club. No. Where was that club? I asked ChatGPT about it. Hold on. Maybe it was a Turkish club. Hold on. Here we go. The club was out of, oh yeah, I couldn't begin to pronounce this. Hold on. But was it in Turkey? Yeah, it was. Okay. Shout out to anybody who could pronounce this. Wonder if it's sold. Turkey. There we go. I actually don't remember if it was I think this one was it. Yeah, it was this club. Ice team for $55. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty good. And it's from man. Cuckoo Czech Messe, Kukuchik Messe. I don't know. But I looked at that and I was like, oh, I wonder where that is. And apparently it's like 25 minutes from Istanbul, which was the long time was the capital of the Ottoman Empire. And I was like, oh, if I bought this club, I would absolutely brand it the Ottoman Empire. Like, no doubt. But apparently I can't put a bunch of 40 rated players in ice, so I won't do it. But that's what I start thinking about now. How do I brand this club as part of an empire? Yeah. I mean, that's probably why I didn't buy it. So yeah, low to high. I saw some $45 clubs recently. I also noticed oh no, they just moved it here. I wish I could sort the activity by player or club. Man, this 18-year-old sold for $5, 41 rated right wing back. Why would you $5? This one sold for a penny, maybe. Maybe I can sell these guys for $1. 31-year-old 52 rated center back with 45 defending sold for $1. Andy's looking for a rare left back or right back for Iron, top of the table. Ooh. Rob said, so that team had players in, but not assigned to any league. The one I was looking at before, that they were not assigned to a team. They were all free agents. Oops, that's not what I meant. Andy, what kind of rating are you looking for your Iron left back or right back? I don't have one. I'm just curious. I would assume you would need one in the low 80s. Is that good enough? It feels like it should be good enough for Iron. High 70s? I'm really hoping. So I have this guy, Stuart Freeman, who I've had for years. Part of the reason, for months, seasons. Part of the reason I want to get Empire promoted is because I feel like an 83 rated Cam and Stone is like the lowest you can do. He's already 28. He'll be 29. I'm sure he'll get a retirement thing soon. But like 92 passing and 85 shooting. And I loaned him out this year and he's like second choice Cam. In fact, I'm not even sure he's been playing at Cam. He played 6 games all last season. Part of it is because so he played, six games in silver. Part of it is because Allcox ended up running a 4-3-3-D. So they didn't need a Cam. And then this guy, Jaga Irons, who is also in silver, but looks like he's just the cup guy now. They signed a better Cam after I loaned Freeman there. Like, all I want him to do is play. But like, this team is obviously very good, but he's got like a Lego Cam that he plays over Freeman. Worse shooting, worse passing, but he's faster. Hold on. 85 shooting. Yeah. 75, 86 dribbling and 84 pace. Defending and physical are similar. I don't know why I'm doing it like that. Here we go. So he's choosing the pace. He's choosing pace and dribbling over shooting and passing. $75 to $80 pace, 80 plus defending. I don't care about overall. Smart man. Rob, I did open the packs, but I wish I didn't. So that should probably tell you how the packs went. But anyway, Freeman's starting to get old. I know 28's like not that old, but part of the reason I want to go to Stone is just so I could play him. I feel like an 83 cam in Stone is like just a bit absurd. And so it'd be like appropriately absurd. But he had like decent progression for a while, like at times, and then just kind of like stopped playing the last 2 seasons. And I'm like, man, I would rather him play somewhere. Delivers nice MFL, don't get me wrong, but it's just not that fun. And Vigano, I would also love to play in Stone instead of Ice. I don't think I'll play him in Ice next year anyway. Or I just get so angry that I do play him and then I bring Udo back and I just way overpower, which I don't want to do, but you might force me to do it. All right. All right. I'm just kidding. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So, Rob, the only good player I got is this guy right here. Where'd he go? Leonardo Massi, not to be confused with Lionel Messi. He's a 73 rated center back, 82 defending, 61 pace, but absolutely cannot pass, cannot shoot, barely can dribble. And so I put him on my top team, and I might drop one of my other center backs lower. Probably this guy. No, sorry, probably this guy, Samardzic, because he's younger. 24, has late progressor, but was born at 64. So obviously that was a bit of a tough one. And Stefanescu, I don't know if Stefanescu, oh, I guess, yeah, a little bit. Great hair too. I'll drop one of those guys down here to Empire FC. Timu Messi, yeah. But the pack opening was fun. The pack drop stream was way more fun than that pack opening. I'll say that. Appreciate you guys being here to watch that. And then he probably comes in for this guy, Scotty. And then Scotty drops down to Empire Rhine. Although he would become the new best player on the team. And I do have other center backs. And I don't really care how this team does. Actually, how old are these guys? 20 is 19. I play this guy as much as possible, and he just refuses to like take off. Also very bad at passing and dribbling. But then I guess these two guys that are retiring. I never like actually want to play them. And Ari's already 30. I'm sure he'll get the tag after this season. Do you have an additional right back, left back combo? For which the answer for Empire FC is I don't. I have a backup left back. I don't have a backup right back. And so I end up playing 3 in the back when I have to rest Porter, who's my right back, who I think finally got a +1 recently after 4 years of not progressing. This team has had some I don't know how this current season progression has gone. Yeah, like Byrne, who I don't even play all the time, has actually had like a very good progressing season. +5 in pace, which barely counts. +3 in shooting, +2 passing, +1 dribbling, +3 defending, which up to 34, and then +2 in physical. But that's I feel like this is very slow progression. That my highest guy is +1. 3-5-2 seems so underpowered this season. 3-5-2B slightly better. So I would prefer to play 3-5-2B, but I only have one CDM, and so it just doesn't work. I don't have anyone else who can kind of play CDM, which is a bit frustrating. But yeah, from a progression standpoint, this team just hasn't done it. Let's see what this one looks like. I haven't done a current season one yet. Yeah, so Tenkeo has been great, and he's not mine. He's on loan. He's the highest rated player on my team, and yet continues to progress. Flynn and Wild and Alves getting +2s is nice. Flynn getting +5 in dribbling this season, and that's it. Flynn's another like slower progressor, excuse me, but taking off a little bit now. And Wild is kind of standard. Tier broke and, getting a little bit more. And Alves, I wish Alves was a little younger. He's 29 already, but has had some decent progression. I'm playing 4-4-2 and ice with an underpowered team and top ice 26. Wow. Ice 26. Let's check that out. I doubt I stay top though come end of season. I mean, you never know. Never know. What was it? Ice 26. 8-1-1. GG's. Are you just doing 4-4-2? Man, I hate I don't hate 4-4-2, but I have so many cams and this is a 4-3-1-2. You're already lying. Here's the 4-4-2. Is this like wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Are these cams in a 4-3-1-2? Oh, it's all cams or all CMs, excuse me. That's why I don't play it. Like I just don't have the players for it. And then your standard, yeah. So the reason I don't like 4-4-2, at least for Empire FC, is because like two of my better players are cams, and so that one just doesn't allow them to be in their best positions. And I end up having to play Engelhart at right mid. So this is what I do when I do it. And then let's see. I usually play, I guess these two, either Figueira and Mancia, Figueira and Ryu. Like it's a solid team, don't get me wrong, but I don't love it. Try to get CDM CM combo on Lone Laird, even if it's slightly lower rated, will open up both the 4-4-2B and 3-5-2, both decent setups. Yeah, I definitely should. I definitely should. I just don't like giving up. I don't like giving up MFL. And 6 matches. Oh, that's actually quite good. But let's see. I only play 4-4-2 really because of my right mid is only good there. Oh, yes. I mean, you got to play with your best guys. So this guy's a 64 rated. It seems a little low. Brand new. But yeah, I don't want to give up 5% for half a season. Like, I feel like people don't appreciate the absurdity of that. Like 7%, I'm certainly not doing that. 14, like you can't even get to 14. We're just scamming people here. Gary Campbell. This is what I need. This guy right here. But I'm not going to pay 5%. 0%, 5 matches. Yeah, I'm just not a rev share. I don't like to give up MFL. I feel like ice. There's just not enough MFL in ice. Some of the offers available are shambles. They're just not like they're not going to get filled. It's like that. Big Mr. K. I basically need a CDM for this team. I have one. It's this guy from Jack, who's excellent. But he's the only CDM I have. And like this guy claims he's a backup right back, but he's not. He's terrible at right back. And I thought I could get away with it at the beginning of the season. I was like, oh, I'll just play him at right back. And he's like a 61 rated right back, which the rest of my team is just a significant drop off. And so, like, I feel like this team is too good for ice, and yet I'm in fifth. Uh, where was the? I guess we just got rid of it already. Let me do it from here. So I probably like I would love a backup right back, but I don't think anybody's gonna do that. I've got a 70 rated right back. You're welcome to loan. I can remove the rev share request. So, like, I would love that, but just to be very clear, he will not start. Like, this guy starts for me for this team. Where is he? I've had him forever. He's just starting to progress. He's so close. I say he's so close to tier breaking. He may have already already gotten as high as he can possibly get. But we'll see. Josh, that's what I was forgetting. Josh, the packs were terrible. Genuinely terrible. I'm not using him either. Might as well help you with rotation. I appreciate that. If you're up for it, I would happily take him. And frankly, he will play fairly soon because I think I have to rest Porter soon. Yeah. Maybe literally right out of the break. I think I had already set up a 3-5-2 coming out. Oh no, I haven't said anything yet. All right. For the future, everybody remind me not to open packs until Josh shows up. That was my bad, Josh. I'm not blaming you. That's totally my bad. And then yeah, CDM. Who's giving me a free CDM here? Nobody. That's actually not so bad. 65 rated, 68 defending, 31 years old. 5 matches. What do we have? 12 or 11 matches left? I don't know if I would get to 5, to be honest. I just 5 with two CDMs. I don't think so. Like, I'm pretty sure I've played most of these guys. Like DiPietro, I've played already 11 times. Hold on. Like, I do play the guys who are on loan. I think for the most part. This is where I find out I don't. Let's see. Vigera, yeah, 9 out of 11 and plus 17. I mean, I like to rotate. I tend not to play anyone who's under 95%. In fact, I definitely don't. Even 96, I don't like to. Like, if you're already at 96, I tend not to play them. Which is why, like, going into my next game, this time of season, I literally just sort by energy. And so, like, I really don't want to play Hagelin or Porter in this next game. Every game is important for me now. I'm not in the cup. And if I want to really compete for the top of the table here, like, I'm close. I think these teams are better than me, Galaxy and Valencia. Although I thought I played Valencia or one of them early. Yeah, 1-0 to Valencia. I think I got dominated in this game. But the LA Galaxy, I think I started the season against them. Yeah, drew 2-2. Dominated them, actually. Ah, that's frustrating. Oh my God, we have heat maps. How long have those been there? So, like, yeah, that team's way better than. I wonder why that worked out so well. Huh. And then Valencia, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was like the opposite, basically. Or no, I forgot about that. Yeah, we were tied. Yeah, 91st minute. I forgot about that. This was going to be such a good draw. There's Porter, and I lost on this goal. Ugh. I forgot that that's what happened. So literally, I lost 1-0 to second place. I drew and outplayed XG wise to first place. And I'm fairly certain I beat those two. Hold on. This was the first game of this. No. Wait a minute. I didn't beat Galaxy 3-2. Maybe that was last. Yeah, that was last season. Here we go. This is the start of the season. So I lost to the current 6th place team right behind me. Yeah, Krakow Kings. There we go. Beat them 3-2. Is that Duncan or is he the other Kings? This is Duncan, yeah. Duncan's very good at this game. Like I felt like 3-2, by the way. XG 1.09 and 1.79. This was like a maybe I'm decent at this game when I beat Duncan. Because again, I think Duncan is very good at this game. And then lost, that's the cup. Lost to this was a bad one. Lost to 11th place. Chepolona. Oh yeah, and they're 2-0 against Krakow Kings, who are 4th. 2-0, dominated the XG. Oh, with the 4-4-2. Yeah, Engelhardt out there. Porter, Engelhardt, and Vigano. It's just an elite right side. And then this one, yeah, 1.22 to 0.56, and I lost 2-1 and had a goal called off. Let's see, can we still be mad at this? It's that number 12. Oh no, it was 11. They called me. So let's track this guy. Where is he offside? Right there. Oh, barely. You'll never convince me he was offside. They would need one of those World Cup VAR cartoons. Oh, we had it. Whole game changes there. And let's say I just draw that game. Then I'm at 21. And I have the goal. I'm 4th. Man. And then that's the cup, winning in the league, then lost to Valencia. This is, yeah. Drew 9th place. That's frustrating one. Lost XG. Just lost everything about that one. Like my team is way better than this. They just out-tacticed in me. Whatever the word is. But anyway, I feel like I'm close, and a backup right back would be helpful, and another CDM, I think. My goalie's fine. My starters are good. I usually run. My best players put me into the position where I should run a 4-1-2-1-2, or I can do the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, both of them. And I know people like hate the 4-1-2-1-2 this season, excuse me. But like it's essentially this, Hendricks, Vigano. These are my top rated guys now. And if I do the narrow one, instead of Hagelin, I have Figueira, and Ryu or Mancia. Like, it's very good. And everyone's like, oh, play the 4-1-3-2. But then I have to play Engelhardt at right mid. Let's see. Mantovani here. Vigano here. Ryu I can play. And then Hagelin plays out in his natural left. It's just not as good because Engelhardt doesn't get to play up here, which is why I like the 4-1-2-1-2, because it's the same thing, except this CM is a cam, which is Engelhardt's best position. And I don't think any of my guys are good enough for the 4-3-3. Like the wingers aren't good. Hagelin is, but I don't. Oh, actually. Yeah, like this is okay. Can Adam play there? No. Actually, the one. I wonder if I can play this. I don't think I can. Yeah, I don't have a right mid because I play. Yeah. This like almost works. Mantovani. Yeah, because I play burn up here. It doesn't work. What team instructions do you use? I kind of change it a lot. I'm a take more long shots kind of guy just because it feels like it just means take more shots. But I do more, and then depending on the game, I'll do more attacking tendency, but not always. And yeah, I pretty much do more. I do way more individual instructions per game than I do team instructions. The team one, yeah, like I said, is fairly. I tend not to change this that much. And I forget who it was. It might have been Orange Fly. Has said he's had good success with crossing this season. And so sometimes I'll change that. I'll just leave that balanced. But I also have, so like some of these guys, Hagelin, Ryu, I pretty much always put them on dribble more often when they're in. And then I let Engelhardt do whatever he wants. Like, yeah. For those of you familiar with Patron Saints, like he's my Royo. You just go play Cam and do whatever you want. And Vigano, I just do like attack the hell out of the ball all the time. Like more offensive, high positional freedom, take more long, just do it all. Because he just seems too good for this league. And I think he's leading me in goals. So I feel like somewhat justified with it. Yeah. Although Hendricks, 13 and 10. How about that? Engelhardt has the keys to the Empire. Pretty much. Yeah. That's all it is. But part of that is just like, I love him and it's more fun. So that's why I'm going to do it. I was also talking to Jimbo yesterday before we started streaming, but this is what Engelhardt looks like. And I was commenting about how when the last pack drop stream I had done was when we saw the photorealistic players for the first time. And it was like a lot of us were talking about whether the photorealistic players would look like their cartoons or not. And I was very disappointed because this is Engelhardt as I met him. I actually don't know if he was 67 when I got him. Let me see. 74 now. No. Oh, he was 65, excuse me. But I have this one as a C. So this is what I was expecting, just a photorealistic version of that. And then we got this and I was like, wait, that's not the same as this. But I've loved him ever since. And that name, Engelhardt, how could you not? So yes, he has the keys to the Empire. And so he's a 74 rated Cam. I would love him to tier break. Like that would be so cool. And done a Michael Jackson. But obviously he's in tier jail right now, but he can do whatever he wants. 62 shooting is not great, but 79 passing for a Cam I love. 75 dribbling, 77 pace. Like he's solid. Very solid. And this guy I'm intrigued about. I got him last at the preseason pack drop when Josh was here. I can't believe I opened these without Josh. Unbelievable. So this guy's encouraging. 19 years old, 69 rated already, progressing a little bit. We'll see where he goes. Hopefully somewhere. But yeah, Engelhardt's the key here. Would benefit from stronger opposition. Yeah. And also the last guy I want to bring up when we're talking about progression here. This guy that I had mentioned previously, Artyom Simonov, who I have on loan. He's the only player on loan at Empire Rhine, but has absolutely taken off this year, but is now stuck in tier jail. But like, this is his season right here. I think was just this season. Yeah. So he started the season at, 58. 9, 10, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And isn't it just blown up? But now at 64, he's a little stuck. And I say a little stuck because it's been like 2 days. Like he's +2 in the last 7 days and +7 this season, including +9 in dribbling and +8 in passing. But he's not my player. But hopefully he can break through and do well. All right, that's all I got for today. I wish that pack was a little more exciting for all of us. Hard stop. Yeah. But anyway, we move on. Thank you, everybody, for coming. If you could please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Shout out to Quinny. Definitely subscribe to the channel. Looking to continue to grow it. I got a lot of plans already for content during the off season, but obviously we're only halfway through this season. So if you have been watching all of this stuff and haven't joined MFL, GG's to watching this much. But there is a link in the description if you're looking to sign up. Otherwise, yeah, please subscribe to the channel. If you want to support the content any further, patreon.com/Andrew M. Laird is the best place to do that. So thanks everyone for coming. Good luck with all of your moves before the transfer window ends in like 24-ish hours from now, if you're here live. And no matter how much you work on your MFL teams, please make sure you get outside.